Today, we will understand the object-oriented class concept in JavaScript. So, class in JavaScript. Like C++ and Java, in JavaScript also, we define class using the class keyword. So assume I want to define class student. Yeah, this is the class student. So unlike C++, we won't define data members directly inside the class. Rather, we have to define the data members in the constructor. So in JavaScript, constructor will be created using the keyword constructor rather than class name. Here, class name is not the constructor name. The constructor will be defined using the constructor keyword. Yeah, this is the now constructor. So assume now the student is having student number, roll number, and student name. We have to define these data members in the constructor. So maybe roll number, RNO assume stands for roll number or registered number, S name, student name. So in the definition of the constructor, this dot SNO, here this refers to the object. So object in the sense when you create an object for student, so this refers to that object. This dot SNO, this dot RNO, assume roll number equal to RNO. This dot S name equal to S name. So here RNO, S name are the arguments what we are passing to this constructor. We are assigning these values to the data members. Here this refers to the object. Similarly, if we want to define our user defined methods, we can define here. But when we want to define a user defined method, so you won't define with the function keyword. Rather, you don't use the function keyword. For example, we will now define compute sum method inside the class to find the sum of three subjects marks. Assume three subject marks: subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. So this compute sum will find the sum and return that value. Assume so we have to return subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3. It is noted that in JavaScript, you have to return only one value. So if you want to return multiple values, return in the form of an array or an object. Yeah, now we will check. This is our class definition for student. We will now create an object creation. So the syntax is now create a variable student 1 equal to new student. Automatically constructor will be called. You can see here it is asking for roll number and the student name. Assume the roll number is 10. Student name may be wrong. Yeah, now the student 1 object has been created. We will check now. We will try to print the roll number and student name of this student 1 object. We'll check whether the assignment happened perfectly or not. So I would like to print those values on the web page directly. So document.write student name. So you can access the data members. It is like similar like C++ using the dot operator object name dot the data member. Here object is student1 dot roll number, student name, student name. Here you can see here the output student name ROM. Similarly, we will print the roll number, document dot write student roll number or register number student1 dot RNO. So you can see here, you can see the output student name is ROM, student register number is 10. But if you can see the output is there in single line, you want to print the student register number in the second line, we will use the break tag here. Yeah, have a look at here. You can see now student name ROM, student register number 10. We will now call the compute sum function using the object and try to print the total marks. Document dot write. So we will call student1 dot compute sum. We'll pass 3 subject marks, maybe 20, 25, 30. So you can see 20, 25, 30, 75, you can see output. We'll print some message, break marks obtained. Yeah, have a look at now. So you can see marks obtained 75. So this is the way we have to define the class as shown here, and we have to define the constructor. So no, it is noted that constructor name is not class name. Constructor will be defined with the keyword constructor, and we can define our own functions or own methods inside the class. It is again noted that while we are defining our own methods, you should not use the function keyword. This is the way we have to create the object. Using this object, you can access the data members as well as the methods inside the class. It is similar to C++.